treats. Here, you can help take this napkin home. You're caught. You're caught. No, take your eyes off the food.
Camping.
Okay. Hello, 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 hello. Look. Oh, there you go. There's some food. See, I have some. Dogs are fast. I mean, if they're gonna bite, they're gonna bite. Okay. But if you pull up and a little forward, see how it takes away some of that?
Oh, poor Molly. She's going to get whiplashed.
Oh, good girl! Yay! She's like, give me the stinking treat.
Work for that.
That's right.
Oh, Fred just opens the cabinet himself.
That's right.
Happy Sophie.
He does.
But if you have to handle a dog that's fearful or that's touch sensitive, they're going to whip around. Most dogs whip around to get you. Unless they're really dominant, they don't necessarily just leap up at you, but they'll react to that fast. So you can do things to them by pulling up and a little forward. I can check out their rear ends. I can do things like this. And then a lot of times I practice by holding a spoon out front with some peanut butter and start doing some grabbing and handling and reaching to teach them how to be handled and something to be scared of. Because some of that's a learned thing and some's temperament, but if they've never been handled, they don't know. Muzzling also, if you have to, when in doubt, muzzle. There's nothing wrong with muzzles. They actually take the pressure off of the dog because they don't have to react in an aggressive way. And so it kind of almost calms them down. They're like, okay, I can't bite. Oh, okay, I'm living. Oh. Whereas before they would lash out and get themselves worked up. So I take a muzzle. The best way to muzzle, you don't do it two-handed. You definitely come from the back. If you come from the front, forget it. You come from the back. I put a thumb on one side, a finger on that side, make sure my muzzle is open.
Watch out, Molly.
I slap that on, I grab there.
That looks like a good time.
Now, even though it's crooked, that's okay. I can take my time.
What's happening to my sister?
It wouldn't even fit on him, would it?
What size is that one?
Did you see her shake off?
What size is that one?
This is a large.
Really? It wouldn't fit on him, would it?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Do they make them in extra?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, they come all different sizes, yeah. And you can order them pet edge and stuff. Yeah, I go up the next size. Because that's a little tight. It does go on. Yeah, I get a larger and extra large for your bassets. And keep those on hand if you're going to do a bunch of fostering.
And if you have a really aggressive dog, can you get the Silence of the Lambs type?
Yeah.
Yeah, the full face thing.
Yeah. The problem with the basket muzzles is that they can catch their paws in them and pull them off easier. The other thing, the only reason I use basket muzzles is if it's long term, like if it's dog to dog aggression and you want to keep everybody safe, you can put the basket muzzle on. I get the plastic ones because they can knock an eye out with those metal ones. But the problem, like I said, is with those is unless you work with them, they can really hook a nail in there and flip that off. Muzzles like this are only for temporary use because as this is already filled with drool, and if they're drooling or if they should throw up, they can aspirate that back into their lungs and it can kill them. So if you see a dog doing a lot of swallowing in a muzzle or anything like that, take it off right away. But muzzling is good for quick, short-term things. You know, checking that flea bite, checking, was that a tick, you know. Because I've seen dogs that turn around, they're like, don't.
Nail trims.
Nail trims, exactly. And they can still kind of get you with the front, but it's not going to be as bad. But anyway, so that's usually what I do with the muzzle there. It's just slap that on any which way, pull back here, because now it's not going to flip off, even though it's not on perfectly. I can then pull that on. Okay? But yeah, pulling straight up gives you that little bit of control over their head. Stops the side-to-side motion. Okay? Leave it command. You want to help me with leave it? You do.
She's not sure now.
You do.
That muzzle thing.
I know. Here, come here. You
really
can
hip
help
on
me
that
with.
muzzle thing.
You can help me with leave it. She's like, I don't know what you did. Here. Leave it. Now, that's okay.
We got a lot of volunteers.
This is just a little bit of nose push.
Jake's going, Molly, I can do it.
Should we get them out of the way
No.
too? Okay.
Because that's what you deal with is multiple dogs. And they have to learn it's not about them.
Oh yeah, it's work.
Yeah, see how they back off? Free. Good girl. So say the name of the dog that you want. So I would say Molly, leave it. Good job.
Yeah, Sappy's going.
Oh,
"Oh, a little
that one's
slower."
chewier. Yeah.
Sappy, go ahead.
Molly?
Pay attention.
Molly, leave it. Free. So you always say the name of the dog that you want. Because if you say the other dog's name, you're acknowledging them. Sappy, leave it.
Look at that tail going.
Free. Sappy, free. Free. She's like, what? What? You're holding back a treat?
Jake's going, that's not
Or
that
Jake.
much work.
Leave it. Free. Good boy. So you start by doing the hand closed, and then you can go to opening the hand, doing it longer, making them wait. Here, Molly. Molly, leave it. Free. Yeah, I don't like getting mauled by a pack of dogs trying to give one a treat. Because what if you're giving medicine, or what if you're giving something? It's disrespectful to me for them to push the other dog out of the way. I'm handing out the treats, not you guys. So this is one case where I'm a little stubborn, and I'm like, no, I get to say, here, Molly. Molly, leave it. And I just do a little nose push. It's not like I push them hard. Free. Good girl. And by working on leave it means leave it alone. Don't go for it. Don't mess with it. You can use it for sniffing, looking at other dogs, barking.
And you just wait for them to turn their head away.
Yes. All they have to do is break contact with my hand. They don't have to, sit or do anything else. Just pull their nose away. Because if you think about it, we yell no and we yell things, but how do they know really what it means? Then you can do a leave it body block. I love the body blocks. Leave it. Good, leave it. Good girl. Good girl, leave it. So you can start the oops. I can't talk and do this at the same time. You cheater.
She's
You
sneaky.
cheater. Leave it.
Uh-oh. Yeah, like two of them.
Good, leave it. Oh, no. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it.
Good workout.
Good to leave. Yeah, it's like those dance moves. Yeah. Leave it. Good, leave it. Thank you. And then I get to walk around it because I own it, and then I get to decide, no, leave it. I get to decide who gets it, so I might say, leave it. Molly, free. Molly, come on, Molly. Molly, free.
Very good.
So it's all about space. The minute that you touch them, you've lost because they just push against that pressure. So it's all about my bubble of space. And so by working on this, you can back up dogs just by getting in their space. See how she moved out of my way? And it's a good idea. Go ahead and make a move. You shouldn't always have to step over them.
And you say block with that, correct?
I say leave it. Or move if I'm walking through. Like I go move, and then I just walk where I
When
want
do
to
you
go.
say block? I thought you said block to get them out of a room or something like that, or
No.
get them to, okay.
I mean, you can use whatever word you want.
Okay.
I generally use leave it, basically for everything.
Okay.
Yeah, leave it. Good, leave it. And it's all about the knees. It's not about the waist. And you notice the only reason I can block them is you can see where their eyes are. You know who's going for it. So I back her up. Then if she goes, I back her up. Back her up. Good girl, leave it. I praise them for leaving it. Good, leave it.
Zappy's really smart.
Very good to leave it.
Really, she caught on that really quick.
Very good, leave it. Sappy, free. By leaning over, what I'm also doing is teaching them that they can come into my space, which helps teach a dog when you're standing up, don't jump. I have a bubble. When I'm like this, come on in. So I love the leave it command. Great command. But basically, you don't want to keep repeating it. You want to say it once, get that response. I think if I had to pick two commands, I'd do wait at the door and I do leave it.
I have a question about other people. When you've trained your dog a certain way and they encourage them to jump up on them,
Uh-huh.
and you tell them down, and they say, oh, it's okay. It's
Right.
not okay.
Right. So what you do is you don't put them in that situation. So have them on a leash.
At the dog park, I'm talking about.
Oh, at the dog park. So you say, oh, okay, I'm working on jumping. Do this for me. You know, roll away. Rolling away is one of the best things to do. I mean, it's your dog, you have to take charge.
Right,
Not everybody's gonna listen.
they don't.
And that's a people
They're
training.
like Don.
Yeah, exactly. That's a people training thing. So what you do is we go, Don, no.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, there you go.
We're gonna buy all of your fancy spots.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
That way
But
they can get you.
but also showing body language. So like you're walking at the dog park and a dog jumps on you, just do a little roll away. Once their feet hit, then praise them and pet them. And people are like, wait a minute, how do they know how to do
I've
that?
always just put my knee up.
No,
No,
I don't
that's
do
not
the knee
good.
because it actually puts your upper body back more, which creates more jumping. And with a lot of dogs, you can actually dislocate their shoulders or hurt their breastbones.
Oh, I don't kick them.
No, no, but they can hit it wrong. I don't do the knee because it's just not a
So
good
just
position.
turn your body.
I go like this or like this.
You don't try to push them down or
Nope.
say down or?
Nope. I say off
Off, yeah.
if I'm going to say anything, but I don't say anything. It's a cutoff signal. Why should I say something when they don't exist?
Abby almost knocked an old lady down at the